talking about are not real debates. Okay? Because again, they are full of sales message trying to sell an agenda. There's no facts.
They wouldn't dare do that because they know how disrespectful that is. And they do it to us because they want to be disrespectful. But the situation in Buffalo, like I said, I got some
We're
questions
not having
about
the
that
conversation we
because,
need to be having.
again, the white and condescendingly say, well, why don't you guys forgive? Do you guys forgive? Now they keep talking to us about forgiveness, but family, with this tragedy down there in Texas, this white Hispanic male shot up all of these children at a school, and like 21 people shot and killed. Have you heard anybody talking about forgiveness, family? Have you seen any CNN reporter or Fox News reporter or MSNBC reporter running down there in Texas with a camera in those families' faces talking about, do you forgive this white Hispanic male who killed your babies? Do you see any of that? They wouldn't dare do that because they know how disrespectful that is. And they do it to us because they want to be disrespectful. But the situation in Buffalo, like I said, I got some questions about that because, again, the white...
All right, let's talk about this really quickly. So they're doing it to us because they want to be disrespectful. Is that the only reason why they're doing it to us? I want to be very, very careful with this, right? Is that the only reason? They know they won't do it to the white Hispanic because they know it's disrespectful, but yet they do it to us because they know it's disrespectful. This is very important. Again, like I said earlier, this whole shooting thing has become just another tool for people to use to push their own selfish agenda, right? When we have 19 kids deleted just like that, right? Some people are seeing it as an opportunity to push political narratives, right? And it's sad because when I see that, it tells me it's like no wonder, it's like no wonder that stuff is still happening because we're not speaking out. We're not speaking out. We're not talking. Right? Earlier I was showing you this. Let me show you again. I was showing you this shootings over the years. It's like it's not going to get better. Yeah, they have their own agenda. It's like we've seen a fleet of people who just want to make money, but we also seen people who wholeheartedly feel the way they feel, but it's not helping either way. It's not helping, right? So look at this, right? Like I showed you, for if you were here earlier, this is as far back as, just look at the growth in 1999. Something happened. 42 dead, whatever this was. What was this? Tampa, Florida, Honolulu, Fort Worth, Texas, Atlanta, Littleton, Colorado. That's crazy, right? And then nothing, 2000, nothing. Well, so I don't know how accurate this is because this is not, this is shooting. This is just only shooting, not necessarily the 2001 September situation, right? To September 11th. Right, this is just mass shooting. Okay, 7 here. Seems to be all right all through this time. 5, right? 2005. Isn't it 2005? Was that the year that George Bush came back in? And these are sizable books. They are minimum 200 pages. You can download them absolutely for free by simply going to, for example, this one. You just go to getmymarriageback.com, smartrealestatewholesaling.com, realestatemoneysecrets.com. So yes, I am a 3 times author, and those books are out there for your consumption, and they are also available everywhere on Amazon, anywhere that you pick up books. So in case you prefer a physical book like that, I think so. This was his second term, I think. 17, 9 injured. Right? This is the reality of what we're dealing with, but yet some people think it's really political, right? Of course, we need control. Of course, we need to talk about mental health. Of course, whoever fall victim of not taking care of their own mental health becomes a criminal. They should be punished for life. Like I said earlier, we can still have all of these different conversations without making it another political agenda. This is real. Now I'm telling you, normal people, that this is real, because again, when people have power, they misuse it. Even simply the power of the microphone, they misuse it. They start pushing an agenda. How much more people in the government house, people on Capitol Hill, right? How much more? They have they have great power. I won't take anything past them. We're just numbers. Very important. So anyway, let me play this one more time, because there's something I wanted to pull out for you there.
And condescendingly say, well, why don't you guys forgive? Do you guys forgive? Now they keep talking to us.
So he's saying asking people to forgive is disrespectful, right? And asking us as a people to forgive. Yes, I do think that's weird. What do you mean forgive? Forgive what? This is not a personal relationship, right? I agree with that part, right?
About forgiveness, but family, with this tragedy down there in Texas, this white Hispanic male shot up all of these children at a school, and like 21 people shot and killed. Have you heard anybody talking about forgiveness, family? Have you seen any CNN reporter or Fox News reporter or MSNBC reporter running down there in Texas with a camera in those families' faces talking about, do you forgive this white Hispanic male who killed?
All right. So two things. They said, talking about, do you, asking this white Hispanic guy, he intentionally said white Hispanic. He knew exactly what he was doing. Again, this is little micro incitings right here. Okay. Hispanic people or white Hispanic, are they white? Maybe they are. It depends on who is talking. But why did he make it a point to call this white, to say white Hispanic as opposed to Hispanic? I'm just asking why, right?
Camera in those families' faces talking about, do you forgive this white Hispanic male who killed your babies? Do you see any of that?
Now, again, he's making points. It's sweet with the music in the background and all that. I get it, right? It's a radio host, whatever, right? But it's bullshit, because just because you didn't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Just because you didn't see a man running after, again, very weak argument points. Very weak argument points if you have to make a real argument. I see a lot of people running around capping, talking about it's just a debate. You don't know how to debate. It's bullshit. That's not a real debate. What you're talking about are not real debates. Okay? Because, again, they are full of sales message trying to sell an agenda. There's no facts.
They wouldn't dare do that because they know how disrespectful that is. And they do it to us because they want to be disrespectful. But the situation in Buffalo, like I said, I got some questions about that because, again, the white